Here is our new mug jig, and let me show you how to use it. You see, for this mug jig, we have four bars here, for each two for one, like the cylinder materials printing, like this. Sometimes you need to do some, you need to adjust the position or adjust the length of each bars. Let me show you how to do it. 在这里. For this one, don't move it. For this one, you can move this one. Let me show you. First, find this one. You can use the this wheels to find and loosen the screws. 对准没? Here. Also loose these two screws. Then you can move this to adjust the position. Sometimes you need to print the long one, sometimes you need to print the short one. So adjust like this and see if the position is okay or not. If it's okay, tighten the screws here again. Make sure it will not move. Then it's fine. 等一下，对准这个。We also have this one here. This one is also very useful. You see, here you can secure this one on this or this. It just helps you to secure the position of the cylinder materials. Like this one. When you secure this one, just put the cylinder material here, and it will not move on this horizontal direction. It will not move. Then once it is secured, once you done the setup, next time you no need to find the position where you need to put the cylinder materials. Just put here, it's fine. Also, where this small part put depends on your requirement. You can put it here, you can put it here, or even here, or even here. Just depends on the length of the cylinder material and how you need to print. As for these two stations, it's all the same. This one keep it stable. If you want to move this, loose the screws here. Then you can adjust it. For our mug jig, we have three options. You see the wheel. We have the big one. We have the small one. The small one is for 3 to 6 centimeter diameter cylinder materials printing, which is for the very small cylinders. This one for the cylinder with the 6 to 12 centimeter diameter. So it depends on you which option you want to choose. You want to choose one big, one small, or two both big or two both small. Just make sure before you place the order, and then we will do the setup for you. Now let me show you how to assemble the magic on our 0406 UV printer. You see, this is the magic. It's a little bit heavy, so need to be careful. On the vertical direction, you see, for the magic, there has two metal bars. One is here, one is here. Just put to touch the black metal part of the machine on two sides. It's okay. As for the position of the position in the horizontal direction, just make sure that the magic fit with the edge of the table on one side, then it's fine. Okay, let's go. On the back side, this one, you see there has the connected slot and the secure like this. Then it's okay. When you put the bottle on this one, first we need to make sure where you need to print on the bottle. For the vertical direction, no need to worry because we have already aligned our magic with the print head. It will always print on the high point line of the cylinder materials. So what we need to do is find the position of the started printing. We find the started printing position of the on the horizontal direction. You see here, for example, the started printing position of the table is here. We need to measure how far it is from this point. Like this one, let's say it's on this direction is about 9 centimeters away from the started print position on the table. So in the software, we need to move the print picture to the left side of 9 centimeters. Later, I will show you to this setup in the software. Now, to make sure that the print head will not hit the printing bottle, we move the carriage beam up, and then we set up the print height. Use the left button, move the print head out, and use the down button, make it down. To make sure that the print height, the height of the surface of the print height to the highest point of the print bottle is about 2 to 3 millimeters. It's just like the thickness of the coin. It's exactly the same print height when you print on the flat materials. After you did the setup, it's fine here, and then we do the setup in the software. Now let me show you how to do the setup in the P82 driver and the A2 driver and the printing software. It's Chinese now. Let's change to English. Here is the normal setup. For this stepping alignment number usually is 2020, but you can also find the the step alignment parameter on the big white paper which we put on the table of the machine. You can find it. If you don't know, ask your sales. Take a picture to ask your sales and to give you the number. He will find it on the paper. Now, if you want to print on the cylinder or mug, speed change to low. As for the white and color setup, you can choose to print both white and color or only white only color. Here, keep half of the print head because you can only use half of the print head when you print on the cylinder or mug. Here, yes. And here, for all the options, close, low, mid, high, the parameter here should be 5570. If now it's 5570. If not, you need to change. Just check. Okay, it's this one now. Save here. The setup here in the driver is done. Now setup in the print software. Here I only show you how to do the setup when you for the position. You see, this is the position of this one where you should put front, back, left, right. When you print on the cylinder materials, on the vertical direction, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter it's 0 or it's 100 because we have already aligned our software, aligned our mug jig and print head. It will always print on the middle size, which means the highest point line of the cylinder materials. So here just keep 0. This one matters. You see, this point is 0, 0. This point is also the start print position on the table. Now we need to check how far this start print point on the bottle is away from the start print position of the table. Before we measured, it's 9 centimeters, so here we choose 9. As for the other setup, it's all the same. Is all the same when you print on the flat materials. You can refer to the menu. After you done the setup on the of other options, you can send to print. It's done.